What you see here is my final version of the Ford GT Le Mans race car as it appeared at Le Mans in 2018. I brought this model with me to Le Mans, and since then I've been perfecting the Lego model so that you have the version that you see here. There is both a red and a dark red version, and that is simply because when Ford showed up in 2018 it was more of a dark red color they had on the cars compared to the more normal red they were running with in 2016 and 2017. You can see this is the 2018 version primarily because white headlights instead of yellow, and also because the number plate on the side is moved up here instead of being placed right here, as it was the 2 years before. When I made the stickers for this model, I needed to make it in preparation for Le Mans. I did not have good pictures of the actual rear wing, so you can see that in the building instructions it shows powered by EcoBoost, but that is not what I thought it would be, because they changed the diagrams or the logos here on the side to be from powered by EcoBoost to just EcoBoost, so I thought they would do that on the rear wing as well. But if you're downloading the stickers from the building instructions, then you will get the correct ones and the correct logo for the rear spoiler. There's building instructions for all 4 cars that were running in 2018, that is 66, 67, 68 and 69, and both in red and in dark red versions, full with stickers for all versions, and everything is free. So if you have a favorite car you would like to build, then have fun, build using the building instructions, and I promise this is actually a fun build because I used the instructions in order to build the dark red model. And then of course make some modifications, because not all parts that come in red also come in dark red, so the instructions are slightly updated with some different parts here and there in order to make it realizable in dark red. And of course I found out I don't have a 1x2 panel, but it also comes in dark red, so the instructions show the right colors. In this video I'm not going to destroy the model, because I already did that in the previous video. I'm going to link to that in the description below. Instead I'm going to show you what I made of upgrades in this final version compared to what I showed you in the previous video. I also brought this car with me to Le Mans in 2018, so I will end this video with some pictures of the car at the track. Starting with the front, I said in the previous video that I wanted to make the opening wider. You can also see I've used airlinks in order to make these square details, because that's what it also looks like on the real car. And I've added these small bionicle teeth in order to simulate dive planes on the side. And the intakes here, I've added some more white elements in order to better simulate the front scoops that the real car has. As for the side, we have the fuel intake and the exhaust just like before, but what is new is that I have added curvature to this section here. Now that we don't have to support a green sticker right here, or a green 2x2 plate, I've added this curvature, which makes this part look much nicer. We have the flying buttresses just like before, no change there. And if we're moving to the back, you can see there is some sculpting going on here on the dark red version, which is different from the red version. Let me just pick that one up, because again you can see we have 3x3 rounded plates in red, but not in the dark red. If we move on to the wing in the back, you can see it has a new design because it is a very wide wing. The car is 13 studs wide, so it's one of the widest LMGTE Pro cars, and that is also reflected in this Lego model. And I have a nice update to this beautiful assembly here in the back. It is still smiling, of course, just like on the real car, but if you look very closely on some pictures you can see that it actually moves out just a bit here in the middle. So I have turned some parts around in order to properly simulate that part as well. And that is it for this video. If you have any requests for other models that I should build, cars, trucks, race cars, robots, whatever, then please give me inspiration in the comments below. Otherwise, have fun building. I'll leave you with some pictures from Le Mans. See you next time, and never stop creating.